Good afternoon, Vikings. I'm Dr. Dodd, your principal, and it is with great honor and privilege that I welcome you all to the 2018-19 school year. Welcome back, 7th and 8th graders, and welcome to Lesher 6th graders. In the video that you've got coming up, this KLIB first episode, you're going to hear a little bit about all the clubs and activities, or not all of them, some of the clubs and activities that we have here at Lesher this year, and get informed about ways for you to plug in. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my t-shirt, One Heartbeat. 7th and 8th graders, you haven't heard too much about this, but 6th graders have. We talked to the 6th graders about it back in May when they came to visit, and our web leaders, where everybody belongs, our web leaders work with those incoming 5th graders back in May. Well, they're here now, and we're so glad to have you. And the whole One Heartbeat idea that we just talked about in our gym on the transition day for 6th graders on Tuesday was that there's about 268 or so new 6th graders here at Lesher. And they came from about 23 different elementary schools. And what I talked to them about is that it doesn't matter what ship you came on, we're all in the same boat now here at Lesher. And it's about the blue and gold, it's about repping One Heartbeat. And so we started a new activity where we tap our chest. Lub-dub, lub-dub. That's the sound of a heartbeat. We had the whole gym doing it. We had the old VPAC doing it. It was awesome. So what I want to encourage our students this year to plug into and our staff to plug into is this idea of One Heartbeat. Doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, what your past experience is. Every year is a new year. It's a new beginning. It's a new opportunity. For our 6th graders coming from elementary school, from 5th grade, remember 7th and 8th graders when you were there and in that seat. And for our 7th graders now who are almost halfway through their middle school experience. And for you 8th graders who are getting ready for high school. It's going to be here before you know it. By December, January, people are going to be talking to you about where you're going to go to high school. They're going to have open houses and curriculum fairs and all those kinds of things starting in January around the school choice time into February. So that'll be here quicker than you know it. So I want to encourage our 8th graders to really be leaders in our building this year. To model the way we roll, the way we operate as Vikings, with character and integrity. Think about Thor, teamwork, honesty, organization, respect, and treat people like you want to be treated. And work hard academically, artistically, socially, athletically, excel in all areas. You have 3 years to be a middle school student. For some of you, we might think about keeping you here a little longer. But for most of you, you got 3 years. So drink in all that is Lesher. Take advantage of everything you have. Be One Heartbeat. Treat people with dignity and respect. Assume best intentions. Think first to understand, then to be understood. Learn from your peers. Learn from your teachers. Be open-minded. Think about the 10 learner profile attributes. Try to be those. Try to model those. That's why I meet with the 10 students in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade over lunch and buy them cupcakes and give them a coin. A challenge coin, because I challenge you to work hard and model those 10 learner profile attributes and be a great human being. Do well in class, get your work done. Our teachers are going to work really hard to help you and give you every opportunity to be successful. That's the expectation. The expectation for you is to meet them halfway and do your part. So it's time to row the boat and put our oars in the water as One Heartbeat. And if you're worried about the direction you're going, 6th graders, don't worry, because you got a compass in every teacher's hand that can guide the way. 7th and 8th graders, you may think you got it all figured out, and for the most part, you're learning, you're getting it figured out. But high school is a whole nother transition, and we're trying to get you ready as you start to close out your middle school experience here at Lesher to go on to whatever high school you go on to. So again, it's with honor and privilege that I get to serve as your principal, and I believe in servant leadership. I really want my teachers here and staff to love where they work and be excited and get geeked out about being a Viking and everything we're doing here and plugging in for you. And I'm really honored and privileged to be your principal, students, because I really honestly care about you. I wish I knew everybody's name. I don't. I try to. I wish I knew a little bit about all of you, but I want you to honestly think this is the best place I could be. This is the best middle school in Fort Collins, in Poudre School District, in the great state of Colorado, and I couldn't be anywhere else. So I'm passionate about that. I'm excited about it. I got a lot of energy around it. I want us to do well, and I want you to do well. The better you do, the better we do. The better we do, the better you do. We're all in the same boat. So let's put our oars in the water, let's start rowing, and let's be one heartbeat this year.
Welcome back, Lesher Vikings. Mr. Perrin here to talk to you about the musical. 8th grade musical auditions are coming up very shortly. Our 8th grade musical this year will be Beauty and the Beast. Woo! So excited to have all of you 8th graders auditioning, and I'm here to give you a little bit of information about that. Auditions will be held after school and during lunches on September 11th, 12th, and 13th. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, September 11th, 12th, and 13th. And we will have a short callback meeting for all 8th grade students who have auditioned during 8th grade lunch on Friday, September 14th. Auditioning is easy. Even if you are not a singer and you're interested in being in the show, I would love to have you come out. Auditions will consist of a little bit of singing, and like I said, if you're uncomfortable with that, just come on in and you and I will talk about what you are comfortable with. After a little bit of singing, I'll have you do a little bit of reading from the show, and that is it. It only takes about 10 minutes, and I'd love to see as many 8th graders out to audition as possible. And finally, we will have that, like I said, 8th grade lunch meeting for all students who audition. Last but not least, this is a call to all 7th graders who are interested in being involved in stage and tech crew for Beauty and the Beast. 7th graders are welcome to come to a meeting again Friday, September 14th during 7th grade lunch. An open meeting for all 7th graders interested in stage crew. I would love to have you come on down to the choir room, have your lunch with me, and we're going to talk about what it takes to be on the crew. That's it, Lesher Vikings. Thanks for listening, and just come on down and sign up.
Hi, Lesher Vikings. I'm Mrs. Johnson, and I'm here to invite you to join Math Counts Club this year. Math Counts is a club that's open to any 6th, 7th, or 8th grader. And what we do is we get together once a week after school and we practice solving challenging math problems in a fun and relaxed environment. And then later in the year, we'll go and compete against other schools. So if you enjoy math, if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more in math, and if you want to meet other students who also want to challenge themselves in math, then maybe Math Counts is for you. So listen to the announcements and watch the website. We'll be starting up toward the end of September, or come drop by my room, room 6, and let me know that you're interested, and I'll make sure that you know when we're going to start meeting. So go Vikings and have a great, great year.
Hi, my name is Mr. Mayer and I run a club called Riverwatch here at Lesher. Riverwatch is a really important club where we collect and analyze water from Spring Creek, and then we end up sending the results to the state of Colorado. Riverwatch is open to anyone here at Lesher, 6th, 7th, or 8th grader. All you gotta do is come see me to get more information, and it runs the first Tuesday of every month during the school year. We collect water, we go get water during ELO, and then after school we stick around and analyze the water. If you can only make it during certain parts of the year, that's great too. Just come see me and we'll work it out. So check out this video and come see me if you have any questions.
So this is titration. Titration is changing the water color based on how many metals and chemicals that are in the water. To start, you have to fill this up to a certain point. So you put your finger over the knob here and you squeeze it like that, and then it fills it up because of the pressure in the water. And then there's this little knob here that you have to use to twist so the water starts coming out. But you need to make sure that it goes in two gentle bursts of water, because otherwise you could get an overload of water and it would start spilling like that. So you need to be slow and careful and swish it in between each one. It's important to know about the river that we've got proper chemicals, because the river affects us all, And it's important to know that like we've got safe rivers to play in and to drink from and to swim in.
So like the fish and the other animals that are already living there, we don't want to kill them if their living environment isn't right, and because we still need them.
And if we don't check this, there might be a spill of chemicals, but it's not like just any kind of chemical that you can obviously see, like the river turns red, but there might be a company that's putting chemicals in the water, but they don't know that they are.
It feels like a big responsibility because at first, I mean, it seems like it's not really going to amount to very much, just sitting here swirling a flask in front of this weird EDTA monitor. But it's nice to know, and it's interesting to feel like it's not just us goofing around in chemistry class, it's actually us working on real life stuff that we can actually use. Ah, thank you. It's starting to change.
Yes, finally.
Okay.
Yeah, it says keep doing it until it turns blue, so we're good.
Whoa, that was really cool though, how sudden that was.
Hi Lesher, I'm Mrs. Davis and I have the wonderful opportunity of running Lesher's yearbook. And we need great people to make this happen. Why yearbook, you ask? Take a look.
Hey, what's up yearbook world? My name is Mike Smith. I'm the host of the Harbor by Jostens, as well as the host of the Jostens Renaissance Tour. Every year, I get the opportunity to speak to hundreds of thousands of high school students about finding their purpose and their passion, and using those things to make a difference in their school and in their communities. You're in a pretty cool place in life where the choices that you make now and the habits that you develop are going to impact you for the rest of your life. One of the best things that you can do for yourself now is start to find what you love. Figure out the things that you're good at and start to develop those skills. I call that finding your grind. One of the cool things about being on the yearbook staff is you have the opportunity to try a bunch of new things, to develop a ton of new skills. Some of you guys, you're more creative. Some of you are more detail oriented. And some of you, you're really good at the marketing side. And the cool part about yearbook is you get an opportunity to cultivate those skills. Even better than that, you guys have an awesome opportunity to create an incredible yearbook that will help your classmates remember this school year.
My favorite part about being on yearbook staff is definitely that you can be creative.
Creating the thing that everyone looks forward to all year.
Getting to know my school a lot.
That I get to use writing and photography for like a purpose.
It feels like a job in a way, but a fun job.
You know? We're able to take cool pictures.
Taking pictures. I've really found that I like to take pictures a lot.
Is being able to just capture the culture of the school and put it in printable ink that we'll be able to look back in 40 years later and still kind of know what the whole culture of our high school experience was.
It's cool to be a part of something that's way bigger than just my life and just me.
In the beginning, I was a freshman. I was the only freshman in the class, and it was really hard for me. I was really timid. I didn't know anyone. And yearbook's a class where you have to work with everyone, so I think throughout it, I've worked my way all the way up to be the editor, and I think that's because it's really helped me with my leadership skills.
Through the yearbook experience, I think everybody learns the skills definitely to work with other people. It's really a team effort.
One of the skills that I've learned is time management.
And beyond that, I've gotten a lot better at just interacting with everybody, and I also just learned I got really good at InDesign, Photoshop, and just general writing skills.
One of my favorite events that I covered this year was the special education students taught the Spanish 3 class how Day of the Dead works, and they showed them how to make sugar skulls, and they taught them about people that were special to them that had passed away, and it was a really unique thing to cover. It was really inspiring.
So this year we kind of focused on doing more personable stories instead of just basic general questions that anyone could answer. So we sought out students who had unique difficulties in their life, and we did a whole double-page spread on four different high schoolers, one who had leukemia, kidney failure, alopecia, and they all kind of just shared their story, and it was just a personal quote from them, so everything was coming from their own voice.
As you go throughout this school year and you're building out your yearbook, I challenge you to think about the purpose of it. Think about the why. Why is it important? Why does this book matter? I truly believe the more that you include people, as many activities, as many students, and as many teachers as you possibly can, the more value that this book is going to have. I've seen firsthand the impact that inclusion can have on a school. During my high school years, for the most part, I was in a clique. I was just kind of a cocky athlete. And I know for a lot of you, the yearbook class, it can get looked at like it's a clique. But my senior year, I made a choice. I made a choice to be more inclusive. I started hanging out with kids that most people walked past. It not only changed my life and the lives of other students, but it changed the culture and climate of my school. And that's the same opportunity you have with this yearbook. I guarantee you there are kids who walk the halls at your school every single day who feel like they don't fit in. They don't feel like they're gonna make it in this yearbook. How you think about those kids and how hard you work to make sure that they're included in this yearbook not only says a lot about you, but it says a lot about the culture of your school and your yearbook class. So my challenge for you is, who are those kids who don't think they're going to make it in this book? And what are ways that you guys can work really hard to make sure that they feel like they're a part of this thing, to make sure they feel like they're included?
Doesn't that sound awesome? Come and join our staff. Our yearbook has won National Program of Excellence Award for 4 years. Applications are in my room, room 30, and in the office, and are due August 31st. Come and be a part of our staff.
Welcome back, Vikings. KLIB is also looking for a new staff. If you enjoy working with digital media,
Just say hi. That's all we're gonna say.
writing news stories,
According to Togo News, this 50-foot-man chenille tree was originally found in the Caribbean, Florida, all over the northern coast of South America, Central America, and the Bahamas.
This rare tree looks very inviting and relaxing, but if you touch it, you could be in real danger.
reporting on sporting events.
And how has cross country been lately?
Lately, it's been great. Thank you, Ramon. We've been off to a great start this season. Our first meet a couple weeks ago, both the boys and the girls came in first place, which was fantastic.
Or if you have creative ideas for game shows and stuff like that for KLIB.
Name at least 5 of the 7 states that border Colorado. Go.
Utah, Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Nebraska, Wyoming, Texas.
Time's up.
And definitely go to the link, apply, and hopefully you'll get an interview. Good luck, Vikings. Have a great year.
Hi everyone, Mrs. Obluda here again, and I'm here with Mr. Perrin, and we're here to talk to you about our advanced ensembles.
That's right. Advanced ensemble auditions are coming up the first full week of school. Next week we will be hearing auditions for our advanced ensembles between August 28th and August 31st.
Sign-ups will be available in the hallway outside both of our rooms, the choir room and then the music office. And on the instrumental side, these ensembles include advanced band, jazz band, advanced string orchestra, which is different this year. And if you have questions about that, we'll talk about it in class. And then, as always, the advanced chamber orchestra.
On the choir side, we'll be hearing auditions for our advanced mixed ensemble, harmonic minors, as well as our advanced women's ensemble, Valkyries, and our advanced men's ensemble, Sons of Thor. More information about those 3 ensembles is also posted outside of the choir room.
And just an extra plug, if you are an instrumentalist and are interested in dabbling in vocal music, these ensembles are a perfect way to get plugged in. I would go talk to Mr. Perrin. And then if you are a vocal musician and you play guitar, piano, or drum set, or even electric bass, we would love to have you join our jazz band. So see Miss Ewer, our other instrumental director, for questions about that.
Thanks, Vikings.
Hey everyone, we're here with the Lesher Soccer Club. I'm Mrs. Dinkins.
I'm Mr. Butis.
And I'm Miss Spear.
And we just wanted to communicate to you that we're going to have a soccer team this year, which is a little different from last year. Last year it was more of a casual club, but this year we're going to have a boys team in the fall, we're going to have a girls team in the spring, and we're going to play local middle schools such as Bolts and Lincoln.
And by the time you're hearing this, we'll probably have an information packet ready and available with more information about the boys team, which will be September and October, and the girls team in February and March. We'll be practicing here at Lesher, probably 3 to 4 days a week, and playing as many games as we can find.
It's for all ages. You can be a 6th grader, 7th grader, or 8th grader, and if you have any other questions, you can talk to me or one of the other coaches.
Okay. Mr. Beatus, what room are you in?
My room's room 22, and you can find our information packets outside of that room, as well as some other sign-up sheets and things like that. So come and see us.
Okay. Looking forward to playing with you guys.
Football.
That's your football club.
Hey Vikings, I'm back. Another quick little announcement. Our cross-country team has already begun their practices. We're looking for an amazing season this year. If you're interested in cross-country and you haven't signed up yet, much like all the other sports in the fall, you have till the 31st of this month to come in and get signed up. It's a great group of kids. We have some great coaches out there. We're going to do some great things. If you have any questions, go see Mr. Mayer, Ms. Bauman, Ms. Dixon, or myself. We can give you the additional information, but if you're looking for something to do and you're not sure, come out and check out cross country. Have a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 18-19 Lesher school year. We are excited about our football season. We just had 40 individuals show up for our first camp of the season last week. We start the season off on Wednesday with practice. We will accept students up to the 31st of August if you're interested. Anyone that's interested, please come see me. We got great things in store, and we're excited about what we're going to accomplish.
She has no idea what she's doing.
If you are interested in playing chess or learning how to play chess, my name is Mrs. Wind, and I'm taking over for Miss Crossland this year. Chess will be on Tuesdays in September and thereafter in my room, room 29, and I would love to see you join me.
You're going down, Miss Wind.
Hi, Alex. How was your summer?
Mine was good. Thanks for asking. Wait.
What are you doing with all the food?
I'm restocking the shelves at Snack Shack. Working at Snack Shack is awesome because you can learn business skills and it looks really good on an application.
Well, how do you apply?
You can apply by picking up an application in room 18 or room 300A.
Where do you turn in applications?
You can turn in the applications at the office, but remember, only 7th and 8th graders can apply.
Can we have some of that?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's not the date.
Yeah.
Applications are due on September 7th and Snack Shack opens on September 17th. And remember, only 7th and 8th graders can apply. Also, remember, you can pick up your applications at rooms 18 or room 300A.
Woo! Happy New Year's! Hey, Lesher Vikings, we know you've heard a lot about different clubs and sports over the last couple clips, but we saved the best for last.
We did.
Student Council is a place for everyone.
More information will be coming to your ELO next week.
And we want you and you and you and you and you and you.
All the way in the back, you.
Yep, that's you too, to join and to watch out for some information to come.
Hey Vikings, welcome back and welcome to the new 6th graders. My name is Officer Simon. I'm your school resource officer. I'm excited to be here again this year. I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about some safety as we get into the new year. First and foremost, traffic is going to be crazy for the next couple of weeks as the school buses and more pedestrians and bikes are out more than normal because of the start of school. So I encourage you, if you are riding your bike or walking to school, is to be especially attentive to traffic. Make sure you're obeying or watching your crossing signals. Use your bike lanes if you're on your bike. If you choose to use the sidewalk, make sure that you're abiding by the same rules that pedestrians abide by, meaning that you yield to traffic when you're crossing streets and also obey the crossing signals. If you are on your bike in the bike path or bike lane, make sure that you're using good signals, flowing with traffic, but be especially cautious of the added traffic that may not see you because they're also rushing to and from work and school in the morning. I hope to be back again with some more public safety announcements this year, be on camera a little bit more. I want to thank you and hopefully we have a fun and safe year.